Hello and welcome. I am the Scraptastic crocheter and my name is Amanda. Today I want to talk about my little mini haul that I made today. And I picked up some yarn in my local yarn store and also at my grocery store. This yarn was from my local grocery store and this from my yarn store, and these are very pretty and very fancy, so I'm actually gonna just put them to the side and talk about this very fast because I'm really excited to talk about the other two, but I want to just get these out of the way. So these are YarnHAUL 8/4 mercerized cotton yarn. It's 200 grams and 676 meters. It's color 2211 and it's called Christmas Red. It's a really bright red, and I think they have a different red as well. It's I guess it's designed in Sweden. YarnHAUL is located in the city Gävle, and Nordic craft since 1896. Let's see what we have here. Made in Serbia, 100% cotton. It's mercerized and gassed. They recommend 2.5mm crochet hook or 3mm knitting needles. Wash cold, no tumble dry, no fabric softener, lay flat. Yeah, nothing really special about it. The reason I picked these up is they had half off, so I got basically 2 for the price of 1, and since this is quite a lot of yarn, I figured I could have a lot of fun with it. I have no plans for it. It was just a great deal in my eyes. I paid about $10 for this. So together I have over 1200 meters, 400 grams. It's, yeah, I don't know. I'll save them for a rainy day. So, to the gorgeousness of this yarn. They are both plessard, and I have never heard about this yarn other than the fact that they have it in my local yarn store. And my local yarn store, it's kind of fancy. They only have like high-end expensive yarns that, yeah, I don't recognize half of the brands because I guess I'm just not that into, I wouldn't say I'm not that into, but they have a lot of mohair silks and I don't know, in Sweden there's a lot of people knitting compared to the people crocheting, and I guess this yarn store also reflects on that. They cater mostly to knitters. All the patterns and all the like already made items that they have in the store is for knitted, or like there's just like pre-knitted stuff. They don't have any crocheted stuff on display, which I think it's a bit sad, but I guess it's just how it is here. So this plessard yarn, yeah, I'm gonna start with this one. The original price was 375 crowns, and that's ish in dollars, $37. And I got these half off. Yeah, the price was the same on both of them, so I basically got the 2 of these for the price of 1. So I'm only bargain hunting today. Really. It's made in Italy but created in France, so I take it that plessard is French. This yarn is called Latino. 200 grams, 420 meters, 3.5 ounce, 459 yards. Machine wash really cold. 20 degrees is the lowest I've seen. So on wool program. Do not bleach, no tumble dry. Iron cold. 2 of these cakes would make a sweater. Color 21. It's 65% cotton, 25% viscose, and 10% linen. I have not used any linen working with yarns for a while, but I have not tried linen. My mom used to make a lot of stuff in linen yarn before, and I think it's a bit hard and scratchy, so I don't know. I'm never really found any linen that I thought felt nice enough to buy so far, but this only 10% linen. It's nice. It says instructions on reverse. This shawl looks like it's knitted. Yeah, that's a knitted shawl. And I don't know if it's a link or something, or the description's on there, because it looks like a pretty simple back and forth. It's triangular, but it looks, there's something going along the middle, some holy type. Yeah. There is a 4mm needles if you're a knitter. Like, look at these colors. We have greens, pink, lavender, teal, aqua blue, and white, almost a little bit of a gray color. It's really gorgeous, and I would say it's pretty true to color in my camera. Maybe it's not really picking up as much on the green parts, but I think you can see most of the colors. It's really pretty. Let's see if I adjust like that, maybe you'll get a better. So this is definitely going to be a shawl, because it just says shawl to me. And what did it say? It said, no, it doesn't say. Oh, it only says 4mm crochet knitting needle there. I was thinking about the on the yarn before that I showed you the recommendations, but I would definitely be able to use a 3.5 or 4mm crochet hook on this, depending on the pattern, of course. Yeah, it's kind of loosely applied together. It actually looks like the strands itself, they're kind of splotchy. I was thinking that this had like one or a few lighter strands and then a few of the colored strands, that was where the light was coming from, but actually each strand is patchy, or like each strand has some of the color on it, so it's almost like a splatter or yeah, something like that. Either way, it's gorgeous and I can't wait to get started. Next one, we have Renaissance, and this is, it says 3mm knitting needles, 52% cotton, 40% acrylic, and 8% polyamide. 200 grams, 620 meters, so 7.05 ounces and 678 yards. This has, I guess that's, yeah, instructions on reverse, but only in French, and I'm hoping that that's the pattern that is in here, and I'm hoping that's crochet, because that looks almost like a type of virus shawl. Interesting to see that. color 36, made in Italy, created in France. Also wash cold. Do not bleach, do not tumble, do not iron. This also says 2 cakes for a sweater. And I think, what was it? Polyester? No, polyamide. I think that might be these bubbles in here. I'm not sure. Because it looks, when you look at it, here it's a bit messy. But it is a strand that is black and a color, and that's where these like bubbly types of pieces is, and that is like 2 strands together, kind of tight, a black and something, and then the rest is single color. There's multiple strands in multiple colors, but here we have like this, I don't know, circus maybe. Colors. We have baby blues and pinks, there's greens and yellows, there's I don't know what to describe all these colors, oranges, darker pinky peach, the purple and the green here, really nice. Different kinds of greens. We have a bright green and more of a just a green, and here it looks more of a greenish blue. So there's plenty of gorgeous colors in here. Here I'm kind of thinking Easter, but like carnival, circus. Here, this piece here with all these like pastel-y colors makes me think a little bit about like cotton candy. So yes, carnival, circus theme colors is, it's just gorgeous. It's just gorgeous. And it's going to be really interesting to see how these little extra bubbly pieces look when I work it into something. But yeah, this is definitely a shawl as well. Don't know what pattern yet, but I'm thinking like these are spectacular yarns in themselves, so they deserve a stunning pattern, but a kind of simple pattern, especially this one that has so much going on. I don't want to like lose the pattern because the colors are so all over the place. And it looks like I don't know how long these color changes are, but it looks like some of them are quite long. Hard to tell, but like this is just a little bit of the bubbly gum colors here, but here's, I don't know, it looks like there's a decent amount, or like the transitions are, well, not the most obvious soft transitions on the most part, at least. Of course, here when you go from the lighter to the darker, it looks a little bit like a more sharp transition, but could be also how this skin or cake is balled up. But it's really interesting to see that the colors look to be about the same in the same places, like the purple and the greens go together here, and then when you go in here, there's purple and the greens, purple and the greens, purple and the greens, purple and the greens. And in the cotton candy type lights, we have yellows and blues, and also yellows and blues. So it looks kind of consistent in the combinations. So yeah, I think this is gonna be stunning either way. I'm really looking forward to working with both of these. I don't know really like what to start with, but this is so fun with all these like bubbly parts. so it's kind of screaming to me to like find a pattern for me. It's really, really soft. This feels softer than this one, even though this has the different types of like the bubbles and this black strand going through it. It feels really soft. This one was, I think it's the linen in this that makes it a little less soft, because linen has a little bit of a, there's something to linen that I just think feels a bit harder or harsher. And gorgeous, gorgeous yarns. It's gonna be really fun to do something with these. I did actually buy some other stuff the other day. I got buttons and I got myself row counter, a different kind that I haven't seen before. It's kind of easy to just press the button and then it switches over to whatever there, and to just start them over I just have to move them on the outsides here. So that was kind of, I thought that was a fun watch type, and just the fact that it's easy to see. Yeah, I liked it. So I picked this up for $2 and the buttons were 50 cents. It's 8 buttons in bamboo, and I don't know if they all say different things. Let's see. Or if it's 4 of each of 2 different kinds. Oh, so we have a little bit of a one of those. Piece of paper. Just interesting to see. 2 hearts on that one, 2 hearts on that one, 2 hearts on that one, and 1 of each. I made this, and these say, "From the button of my heart." I think this was really, they were funny and cute, and for 50 cents, "From the button of my heart." Yeah, can't go wrong with that. I picked these up in the store called Flying Tiger. I think, never seen that store before. It was opposite from one of my craft stores in a different city. I just popped by because I had other errands to do, so I figured why not. I haven't been in a craft store in forever, so I walked in there to see if I could find any nice yarn, because I know they have nice yarn. I have bought yarn there before. They have both YarnHAUL and Katja, and probably different other brands that I don't remember right now, but nothing really, yeah, I didn't really find anything I liked. And just recently I've realized that I think I might have an allergy or something when it comes to wool, so I'm trying to figure that out. I don't know what's been going on with that, but I found one yarn that could have been interesting, but it was 100% wool, and I said, no, if I have issues with wool, then that would be a bad investment, even though it's really gorgeous and I would have loved to show it to you guys. It just, I couldn't justify buying a yarn that I'm probably not going to be using. So no, that's not gonna happen. Not at least for now. If I figured out, like, it's hard to stay away from wool. I have yarns that is mixed with wool in my stash, and of course it's here, I'm gonna use it, but I'm probably gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna use a little bit of wool, do something small, put it away for a while and let my hands rest, because it's mostly just skin irritation, itches and stuff. And if I can do a little once in a while, then maybe that's good enough, but I don't want to like agitate it and make it worse. So I just have to endure, I guess. But there is gorgeous yarns like these, which means I'm not gonna suffer too much. Anyway, yeah, this is just gorgeous. Which one is your favorite? What would you have bought? Like, I seriously stood there looking at these and be like, should I buy this one? Should I buy this one? And these were the only two left standing. That's why this is a little bit messy. I guess other people has been feeling it and squeezing it and whatnot for quite some time. Just like, yeah, it looks a little bit sad. It's kind of wanting to try to escape from this band here, almost like mushroomy. But yeah, which one would you have bought? Which one is your favorite? Because I clearly couldn't make up my mind, so I got them both. But I probably shouldn't. I could seriously have gotten quite a lot more yarn than I got from the money I spent, because this is expensive yarn. To me, this is really expensive yarn. Would I buy it again? Probably. Is my budget allowing it right now? Definitely no. That's my biggest problem. the ideas, the beautiful yarns, there's too many things I want to make, too little time, and I have to think about that it's not cheap to buy yarn. Like, these are expensive cakes, definitely, and there's definitely beautiful yarn cheaper, no doubt about that. So yeah, this was just a once in a blue moon, I guess, because it was half off, so I could get both of them for the price of one. Otherwise I would not have bought them, because I have seen them before in the store. I've been in that yarn store a couple of times and I've seen these ones. I've looked at them. I've just drooled over them. And the last two standing ended up coming home with me. So yeah. What would you make? Which one's your favorite? Let me know in the comments below, and thank you so much for being here. Hope you had a great day and see you soon. Bye.